Good evening, everyone. I'm at the spot. I'm waiting for Buck, which he's in between over there, in between those brush, and he's rubbing. He's walking over to me, but he keeps stopping every now and then to rub his antlers. He's on his way. So you can't spot him like this. Like, I'm so used to spotting him now that I could easily spot him even when he's far away. See, like that, he hides right in and he blends in with everything. Oh my God, he's breaking branches. Look at him. Boy, you're breaking trees over there. So everyone, I'm sorry I didn't make a breakfast video. Buck did not show up this morning, but he did come to eat because when I came back from grocery shopping, I checked his bucket and he did eat his breakfast. It's just he did not come when I called him. And I stood out here waiting for him for 20 minutes this morning. Now he had me waiting like 10 minutes, but he's here. Look at him, he's rubbing, he's doing his thing. Right before I came out, after I was done cutting up Buck's food, I prepared my son's dinner. 'Cause for dinner, I said instead of always feeding, because I feed him baby food, my mom was like, why don't you just make your own? It's much healthier for him, which I do want to start doing that. So I bought a whole bunch of veggies and sweet potatoes and carrots, bananas. I bought a whole bunch of stuff. So today I'm making my son chicken with carrots and sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna let him try it, but I'm gonna have to, like, mash it up in the blender after it's all cooked. Right now it's cooking. I told my husband to keep an eye on it. Really, Buck? He's gonna take his time. It's actually not as cold as it was this morning. This morning was freezing here. Oh, it was so cold. Buck is too busy. And thank you anyone who has been watching the ads on my video and not skipping it. It actually shows me, like, it doesn't show me who, of course, but it shows me that people have been watching the ads, which is awesome. Like I said, by you guys watching the ads on my videos and not skipping it, you are helping me out. You know, it helps me to make a little something where I could use that money towards Buck, of course, because I have always said it. If I ever made money on YouTube, I will spoil Buck with that money. That's his money. I look at it like, whatever I would make off of YouTube. But thank you for anybody that has been watching the ads. Like I said, it's free. It doesn't cost nobody to, like, I know it's annoying watching ads. A lot of people like to skip them, but now I realize that by people watching ads, it actually does help out the creator. Wow, he's making the whole tree move. Buck, you want apples? Come on. Look at him. He's breaking all the branches on that tree. Yeah, so this morning Buck didn't show up. You hear the branches? They're all breaking. He's breaking like all the lower branches. Are you done? Finally. All right, he's done. He's on his way. He's gonna get here looking like a hot mess with branches all over him. We'll see. Yeah, so since I'm making my son the dinner, I forgot to put away 2 small, like, baby carrots. So I'm gonna add them to Buck's dinner. Because I haven't the last time I offered him carrots was like 2 years ago. I offered him the baby organic ones. He didn't want it. I offered him the long regular carrots. He did not want it. So I'm gonna try today again. Good evening, Buck. You ready? You ready, big boy? Hi, I didn't see you this morning. None of us seeing you this morning. Nobody seen you this morning. Not me, nobody. Got his apples. And then I have his other goodies in the bucket. Right before, when I first got here, the sun was actually shining on me, that I wasn't cold. It was, like, pretty nice out. Now the sun is, like, setting, and it's not shining, like, on me anymore. And I'm like, ooh, now I kind of feel the cold. When the sun is out, shining, like, on full force, it feels so nice. It doesn't feel that cold. Where were you this morning? I was calling you and calling you. Did you go meet up with a girl? Were you busy? That's why you didn't come this morning? Usually when Buck doesn't show up for one of his meals, like I always wait an hour and then I go out again to go look at his buckets. Like I said, in the daytime, none of the little ones touch his apples. They'll touch the peanuts, of course, but they won't touch the apples. And they'll touch some of the corn. But his apples will always be in the bucket, like if Buck is not around. How many apples are you dropping? Look at you. And you got one by your neck. Now your neck smells like apples. Where did the other apple go? I think on his side. Oh my Lord, look at you. All right, let's put them in your bucket because you're making a mess. Where did that other apple? Yep, on his side. Yeah, so that's how I know when Buck shows up or not, is by his food. If I notice his food is gone, then I notice he came. Yeah, so we're going to try those 2 baby carrots and see if he actually eats them. If he leaves them in the bucket, that means nope, Buck still doesn't like carrots. But we shall see when he's done eating. I'll check his bucket. Okay. Bon appetit, Buck. All right, this little piece of apple, I'll just throw it. Oh, I almost landed on you, Buck. This ice was from this morning. It was in there, in that bowl. And then the other pieces of ice were in that bucket. Yeah, the water's been icing up the past 2 days. So that's how I know it's really, really cold out, probably at night. Going into the morning. It must be really, really cold. Oh, yeah, I'm like switching so many stories from one to the other. I'm so sorry. But I wanted to say that I hope my son likes the baby food that I'm making him. It's really not baby food. It's like our food. But, you know, I'm going to make it into like puree. I'm going to put it in a blender when they're all like cooked. I'm hoping my son likes it. I try to feed him like pieces of chicken, like solid, like not like blended. And he was not having it. He puts it in his mouth and he starts coughing, pretending he's choking when it's still on his tongue and I could see the chicken. I'm like, really? I'm like, you're lying. So my son is not ready to eat. He should be ready because he has about, let me see, 3, 4. He has about 5 teeth, 5 or 6 teeth in his mouth right now. You would think that's good enough for him to eat solids. No, my son prefers the purees. And I'm trying to teach him to eat more like solid food, you know, so eventually he could start eating dinner with me. But he doesn't want it. He'll eat like the first 2 bites and then start coughing and going, like pretending like he's choking. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh, the carrot's about to fall out. Okay. I pushed them back down. I wonder if he was trying to push the carrots out. He was probably trying to push it out. I just pushed it back down. I want to see if he eats it. If he eats it, I will be shocked. I will be very shocked because Buck tried carrots like 2 or 3 times and he did not have it. I even cut it up for him a couple of times. I gave it to him whole. He wasn't budging. So that's why I want to try again since I had 2 baby carrots that I didn't get to put in the pot that I was cooking for my son's food. I said, no, it's too much carrots. Let me not add these 2. I figured, I was like, all right, I'll take it out to Buck. We'll make him try. My husband's like, he's not going to eat it. I was like, babe, maybe now he'll change and he'll eat it. We'll see. Oh, I just got a stinky woof of him. Buck, you're so stinky today. Oh, you're a stinky boy. He's a stinky boy today. And he stinks because of his glands down there. That's his leg. The dark spot. That's his leg. That's his leg glands. And that's why he stinks. It kind of smells like kind of like a farm. Right now he smells like, you know when you walk into a farm and it's that farm smell? You can smell like all the farm animals' poops. I feel like that's what it kind of smells like a farmish type of smell, I would say. Like that. But just different. A little different. Just a tiny bit different. Not better or worse. Just different. But some similar to that. If anybody's wondering, that's what Buck smells like right now. But he's only stinky around this time of the season. It's fall and winter. Spring and summer, no. Buck doesn't smell like anything. Literally, when he stands next to me, he doesn't smell like nothing. And I've smelled his fur to see if it stinks like in spring and summer. No. He smells like nothing. He smells like earth. He smells like earth. Like, I don't know how to explain it, like nature. But usually around fall, oh, there's a squirrel coming. Look at that squirrel. That squirrel's so excited. It's like, yes, I'm coming there. The food lady's there. That squirrel's coming down. And now when I zoom in, put in the camera on HD, look how crystal clear. It looks like realistic. Like, I'm sure if you're watching this on your TV or something, it looks like it's like right there. Yeah, see, he's eating the corn. He or she. I don't know if it's a he or a she. And that is a tree bit. Like pieces of the tree on Buck's head. Because he was rubbing before he got here. He was rubbing on the trees. And that's another thing that bucks do around this time. When they're in rut, that's all they do. They'll mark everywhere. They'll be marking every spot, every area of their home. Rubbing their trees. Rubbing their antlers on the trees. That's another way that they're marking, saying like, this is my area. Buck marks this whole forest. He already, I think, let the other bucks know that, okay, this is my home. Right, big boy? I pray to God, I always pray that I hope another buck doesn't come into this forest, or if it does, I'm hoping it's a young buck, not an older buck, where like, he'll try to fight Buck for his like home and stuff. I always think like that. I was like, I hope not. I don't know if deers are like that, if they fight for territory. I know they fight for does. They don't fight for like, homes. So maybe not. Maybe a buck never has to go through that. But that's another thing I always pray. I'm like, please, Buck, don't ever fight in your life. Don't be a fighter. Unless you really, really have to. But just don't. Right, big boy? Mommy doesn't want you fighting. I don't know if he ate the carrot, but I'm so, like, suspicious to find out. I'm so curious. I'm so curious to find out if he ate those 2 baby carrots. Because I stuck 2 carrots in this bucket. But right now, I don't know. He's probably eating the corn right now. Oh, look who popped up right next to me. I jumped. The corner of my eye, I seen something running. I didn't know what it was. And it was another squirrel. You guys are getting the courage of coming close to me. Very nice. As long as you just don't jump on my head, because I'll probably scream. They could come up to my feet. I won't get scared, but I just don't want them actually jumping on me. That squirrel to the right was right next to me. Oh my God, the way he's looking. That squirrel right there that's getting ready to run is like, wait a second. Does my friend have food? It's looking at his friend. Look at the way he's looking. He's like, wait, there's food there? Hopefully they don't fight. Hopefully this squirrel is not... Now where's he going? He's coming back. Yep, he's coming back. Look. Just don't jump on my head, please. You just hang out close to me. I don't mind. When the animals hang out close, I don't mind that. I respect them. I don't bother them. But I just don't want nobody jumping on my head. I should have recorded the video this morning when I was here waiting for Buck. I had Bluey, all his friends, then Red the Carnival came. I should have made like a short video. Just honestly, everything happened so quick of me throwing the peanuts and feeding them that I didn't even think about to record it. But I gotta start doing that. The days that Buck doesn't show up, even if I have like any of the little ones here with me, hanging out with me, I'll record it. Even if it's a short clip, just to post something, keep you guys updated, of course. Today, me and my husband got busy. We went grocery shopping. Then I came back. I cleaned out my fridge. Made lunch for me and my husband. While my son was napping. And now I'm making my son the baby food. Came out here, feed this big boy. When my husband is home, I can actually take my time. I don't have to worry about running inside, which is the best, I can actually stay out here for a while. Buck is listening to something. It was funny because when I was whispering, his ears were moving slowly. His ears are like antennas. He listens to everything. Let me tell you, deers, they're very, very alert. They listen to every sound. Every sound. I remember years ago when I first started hanging out with Buck, I couldn't even cough or sneeze in front of him because he would get scared and like walk away. Now I could like sneeze in front of him. Let's say if I had to cough, like I could cough in front of him. I could sing in front of him. Like he's good. Like he got used to all my sounds that I make, of course, like around him. But he's not used to anybody else. Like my husband sees him like maybe every other day. And he's still not used to my husband where like, you know, he wants to go close to him. Oh, I think he's eating the carrot right now. Guys, I think he just ate the carrot. Are you kidding me? Because carrots, I heard, are really good for the ears too. So if he shows me that he'll start eating carrots, what I'll do is, instead of giving him, like, let's say grapes or strawberries, like fruits every day where they're high in sugar, I would give him the carrots instead. You know, I'll replace the fruits. And in the summer, of course, has a refreshing treat. Every now and then I will give him like strawberries or grapes or blueberries or whatever. But I always want to try to feed Buck the healthiest foods, you know? Let me look in his bucket. All right, he left one carrot. Buck, look, you got a carrot. Look. You want it? You see, guys, he ate one. I don't know if he's going to eat that one. Nope, he didn't eat that one, the second one. He only ate one. He must have got fooled. It must have been like in between the corn and stuff that he ate it. He didn't realize it. He was like, wait a second. I know what this is. I'm not eating that. That's definitely why he didn't eat that second carrot. He left it. I'll leave it in the bucket like that. We'll see if the raccoons eat it tonight. We'll see tomorrow what the buckets look like. I'll let you guys know tomorrow if anybody ate the carrot. You had a good dinner, Buck. You had a really good dinner. You had 2 apple slices. You had butternut squash. You had grapes. 2 carrots, but you only ate 1 out of them. My good boy. You had a good dinner? Buck had a really good dinner. Now I'm going to get ready to go inside soon because I've been out here almost 20 minutes with him. So I could go prepare the food for my son and let it cool off. So then I could go feed him some dinner and make him try it. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I hope my son likes it. I just got to, you know, put it in a blender and make sure it's nice and puree, that there's no big pieces in it where he feels like he could choke or anything. Because he will not eat it if it's like that. So I just got to blend it very well before I give it to him. My big boy. He licks everything. Anything that's close to the spot, he licks. I think that's another way that they put their scent on stuff. Like, this is mine. Right, big boy? All right, everyone. I'm going to get going. Buck is probably getting going now. Yep. I love you, Buck. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow morning with another video. I hope everybody has a great evening and a good night. And me and Buck will be back tomorrow, which will be Sunday morning. All right, everyone. Have a great evening. And me and Buck will be back soon on here. Ciao for now.